School is a whole different form of prison. If you think I'm lying, just look at the visual. That brown brick-ass building, and I want you to search up a lot of the penitentiaries you see in the United States government, or in the United States. All right, cool. So, school is a prison. It's not just a prison for your physical body, but it's a prison for your mind. You ever wonder why they make a certain group of people follow a certain type of curriculum where everybody has a different set of ideals and a different type of perception towards things, but they make you all go under the same type of conformity because they make everybody utilize the same type of test system, the same type of, come to school at the same time, leave at the same time. You have a certain time period to have lunch. You're literally not free in any sense of the word. But because you don't recognize it, they make you think, oh yeah, this is just school. And I went to the school. This is North Brunswick Township High School, if y'all want to know the name of it. So coming out of the system is really hard because once you step out of it, you might be led towards the path of continuing your mental indoctrination by going to school, going to college, going to different universities. But you recognize the fact that all these different educational systems set up in this country are not meant to educate you. They're not teaching you no shit that's real. They teach you everything that literally makes you a dumbed-down slave so you can be pipelined into the workforce. They don't teach you how to use your creative ability. They don't teach you how to tap into meditation, how to deal with anxiety, how to deal with stress, depression. They'd rather give you all those things over here and then pipeline you to a fucking therapist that they get paid for to deal with that shit rather than teach you how to deal with it over here. They don't teach you I can't even speak right now, but they don't teach you nothing on how to deal with your own emotional traumas, how to deal with ancestral issues, how to deal with cognitive ability, how to deal with being able to create things for yourself, being able to be a self-made, a self-projective type of individual. But they rather teach you what fucking 1 + 1 equals and what Christopher Columbus then did.
Even the guidance counselors, like, they don't give a shit.
They don't give a fuck.
They only call you down when they want to talk about college.
Yep, they don't give a fuck.
But they don't give a fuck about if you stress or if you angry or basically your mental problems. You know? They
don't give a fuck.
They just care about you getting to school.
You going?
They just care about you going to school, paying all that shit so you could just grow up, have debts, and just pay that shit.
Yep, making you a pipeline slave. And I want you to really zoom in on the physical structure of this building. This literally looks like a jail cell. But when you're inside of it, you won't know. You're going to think this is school. I like going to high school. You get to hang out with your friends and all that. But once you get out and you really open your mind, because you can get out of high school and still be asleep to the room that you live in. If you have a calcified pineal gland. We're going to talk about that later. But if your third eye's open and your pineal gland is not calcified, you recognize the fact that this system, this whole structure, is structured to have you in a type of slave type of mentality to where you can't think for yourself and you're literally always going to be conforming to sheep mentality, which is why it looks like a prison. They got the courtyard over there, looks like a basketball court. That's the courtyard. It's the actual jail cell. And nigga, we went here, so we could talk about this shit. We went to this school. We actually went here. So
memories. Good and bad.
Mostly bad.
Mostly bad.
But this is what you call modern day slavery and modern day mental entrapment, because we didn't learn shit from going to the school. All we learned was how to deal with bullshit and more bullshit and more bullshit. It don't serve your higher purpose. It doesn't help you grow. It doesn't help you elevate. It just keeps you at a level of stagnation to where you go and you conform to the system. You don't ever think or you don't ever aspire to aim for any better. You're always aspiring to aim for what the system is structured to give you. So, especially if you got this carbon in your skin, this is literally meant to trap you from your soul. This shit don't teach you nothing that's gonna serve you. So again, explicitlymelevate.com. We talking real shit only. Now we rise real simple and plain. We out.